Welcome back to The Big Picture. Now we have on the line on Skype, we're checking in again with Kate Glaser, who we spoke with last week, and she has a website called Hope Rises. And this website helps to connect people with positive messages and great thoughts in a situation like what we're going through now. Kate, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me again.
Give us an update. Now, tell me first, again, Hope Rises. Give me an example of some of the things that you do for the people out there that aren't familiar with what Hope Rises is.
Sure. We are an online story collecting, content gathering type blog. We focus on the positives, the love, the hope of our community. We also extend outside of Western New York. We actually cover stories all across the globe. So this current situation, there's been so many positive stories that have come out from it. Just really people bonding together, communities coming together to help others. And that's what we're all about. So we do raise money. We've raised about $55,000 in the past 2 years for families in need, nonprofits, different causes that we believe in. But we really are a content gathering blog site that really focuses on positivity and really being a resource for people. So those who are in need and they don't know where to turn, we want to be a site that people believe in and they really have faith in, that we can help you in any situation. Even if we may not be able to help you in that moment, we'll connect you with others who can. So I'm constantly monitoring the page. We get bombarded recently a lot more than usual with requests, but we're always willing to help and even just providing hope for them or positivity or love, things like that. But really connecting people together is what we're all about.
Well, there's always enough misery to go around, and the world is always crazy. But lately, things have really gotten out of hand. I mean, we're in uncharted territory, and there's a lot of doom and gloom out there that you hear about, depending on where you go to listen. So I'm assuming that, things have changed recently, just, in the last couple of weeks, and that has put a whole new spin on what you do.
Absolutely. There's so many people that are, getting in touch with us. They're using their resources to get online and reach out. We hear from, dozens of people a day, people that are scared, that just need hope, that need some answers, that need some help. We're always willing to provide it. In the past week, we've really seen how humanity steps up for each other and really helps in these situations. It's really, really inspiring for me, who runs the site, to be able to see all of that come to fruition.
How did you come up with the idea of doing this? I'm just curious.
Well, I am a past journalist, so I do have, journalism under my belt, and I do love storytelling. I felt that when I was a reporter, I focused a lot on crime and on breaking news, and it really got to my heart. It was hard to really report on all of that. So I wanted to take a positive spin on my storytelling and really focus on, helping others. So one day I was driving and the phrase "Hope Rises" popped in my head. I thought that was a great phrase for what I was looking for. I looked it up, it was not taken. And then that's where it came to fruition. And we've been going for 2 years strong. So
Wow.
we have about 80,000 fans on Facebook. We have a ton of different visitors that come in through our site, usually about 100,000 a month. So people from all over the world who really are looking for hope, but also looking for help.
That's a tremendous story. And this has been going on for a couple of years now. For people who aren't familiar with it, how do they look it up? Where do they go?
Yeah, so we have a website. It's called hoperisesnews.com. We also have a Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, Hope Rises, so they can easily pop on. We are a yellow logo with some gray, so there's a couple other Hope Rises that have popped up since we've started, but we are the one that pops up first. So if you just go onto your website, hoperisesnews.com, that is our website and our landing page.
Can you give me some examples of what people who reach out come up with, some kind of, the stories and the experiences? Anything that kind of stands out in your memory as a special example?
Yeah, so we actually helped a woman who was unfortunately diagnosed with terminal cancer. She wanted a sleepover party with, as like kind of a final wish with her family. That was something that really sticks in my heart, in my mind, because I got really close to the family through this process and even after. We were able to grant this type of wish because of our amazing um, person who gives back so much in the Western New York community, Russell Salvatore, actually accommodated her and her family. There were 20 of them. We also had a little caroling flash mob. It was right before Christmas, so it really just kind of worked out well. Ryan unfortunately did pass a month after that sleepover party happened, but it really shows how the community comes together. So many people reached out wanting to help Ryan. They didn't even know her, but they heard her story, and it really just goes to show how storytelling can be so powerful and it can be used for so much good. So that one sticks out in my mind as something that we did last year that really helped a family in particular. This past week, we've been able to help. I believe we're up to 15 families now. We've gifted out between $100 and $500 in grocery money and medicine money, prescriptions, things like that. So we've had families reach out to us and say, we can't put food on the table for our kids. Is there anything that you can do? And we've had 8 anonymous angels step up and say, I will give between $100 and $500 to help these families. So we had them write into us. We're still going through that. So if anyone is in need, we had 3 additional anonymous donors reach out last night and want to give $500 each to these families. I made a call out a couple days ago for this, and it's amazing to see the response. We had hundreds of people that would write into us and tell us their story. And it was hard for us to pick and narrow that down, but we're looking to continue that. If there's any, donors out there who would like to give grocery money or prescription money to those in need here in Western New York, the response has been so incredible. I had tears in my eyes reading some of these, submissions and knowing how much we're able to help, even if it's just a small amount of money. It's offering them hope in this difficult time. It's been so inspiring.
As someone who grew up, in a time where there were 3 channels on TV and you had to pick up a phone and talk to it, it's really an astounding thought to be able to reach out to people in the world community, not just in our own community, and improve the lives, potentially, of people anywhere in the world. That's really got to be a great feeling.
It's an amazing feeling, and I don't do it alone. I have a community of people that really help. I could never run Hope Rises alone, even if I'm storytelling myself or having guest writers. It's really about the community coming together, really the world coming together and making a difference for people in need. So that's what we're all about. And yes, it's not limited to just Western New York. We are so much more than that. And I think the city of Buffalo and the Western New York community wants to help other communities as well. So it's really been amazing to see how people come together during this crisis, even before this crisis, to really help those in need.
Well, it's a perfect example of the people in Western New York, such as yourself, who start something that goes beyond our community. I mean, there's some quality people here in Western New York that influence way beyond just our local presence. And we're proud of you being here and having that kind of an effort that goes around. And you are, not to minimize it, you're helping a lot of the people in Western New York, especially the seniors that are going through a tough time now with the situation the way it is. Now, tell us a little bit about what's going on with you. Now, you're pregnant. You're probably confined to the house a little bit. Are you going through cabin fever?
A little bit. So I have twin toddlers at home. They're 3. Things have been chaotic. I walk downstairs. I actually work full time for Make-A-Wish, which is a really amazing organization. I run Hope Rises on the side. But I walk downstairs for my conference calls all morning with Make-A-Wish, and my house is like a bomb. There's so many toys everywhere. But, I think it's really amazing to see how family comes together. I've been able to have a lot of precious time with my twins before this new baby arrives in July. So yeah, it's been fun. It's been a struggle at times, but you take it one moment at a time, and you just do the best you can.
Well, this is going to be an interesting story for that baby as the time progresses. It's not everybody who gets to be told about a world pandemic
Yeah,
that limited mom to
I
in her
know.
efforts.
It's a little scary. I went to a doctor's appointment earlier this week and I asked her, I heard about some women who've had to deliver on their own without their significant others in the delivery room. I asked them if that's a reality here in Western New York. She reassured me that was not the way things were headed here in Western New York. Certainly things can change, but some women are having to deliver on their own without their loved ones with them. It's really sad. It really breaks my heart that some women who are going through this the first time have to have this experience. So I would say that, I'm with those women. My heart is with them. We are all in this together. And I hope that they can find some peace and comfort in knowing that. But it is a very scary time for those who are pregnant.
I want to thank you, Kate, for being on the Big Picture and giving us an update on Hope Rises. I want to thank everybody for watching The Big Picture, and also want to thank you for watching WBBZ-TV. This is your TV station. We're local, and we love, like Kate, serving the community. So thanks again, and we will see you next time on The Big Picture.